I'm ambushing you.
He's here.
Ambushing. It's going to be a fashion
Hello,
ambush.
Tim, guys.
He's giving Lori a picture.
Oh, we're
okay,
double
here's what he looks like
kissing.
in real life. He is tall and thin, and there's
Tall
Christopher
and beautiful,
Straub.
and Christopher
You're-
Straub is with him.
Yeah.
Or
Nice
he's
to
not
meet
with
you.
him.
Thank you.
We don't know who that man is.
Not yet.
I love seeing you.
Oh my gosh, pull your microphone closer
How do
to
I?
you.
Which one is it?
This one.
Either one,
You
dear.
just
Okay.
start talking right there. How fun.
I'm so thrilled to see both of you.
How fun. Well, I'm a little worried
You're
about what
quite
we're wearing.
stunning. You're in radio. I would have worn my pajamas if I known I was coming here.
Oh no, we try to look up, for the part, but you don't look shiny on radio today.
Oh, good.
Yeah, so
Man, you
people
were
seem to
suave and debonair in
You
person,
really
Tim.
are.
Thank you. Thank you.
Look
Thank
at how
you.
handsome. Oh my
Well,
gosh.
you flatter me.
All right, are you having fun on this tour?
I'm having a blast.
What city are we on the book tour?
You're number 2.
Oh,
But you're
just
n-
number 2.
But you're not number 2 in my book. You're number 1.
Well, of course.
Tim.
And we have Christopher.
I know Christopher Straub.
I know.
Christopher,
We
come
love
here.
him.
Pull up a microphone because I
Here.
want to ask you something, Christopher, because I understood that Miss Censor wore your dress to the VMAs.
Yes.
And I have not been able to see a photo of it yet.
We're trying to find him too.
Okay, because
Was
she
no one interested in taking a photo of her because
No,
of
it's
the
just-
Levi
she went with Levi Johnston.
Johnson?
Yeah. It's-
That's what it is, isn't it?
It's I don't know why it's so hard to find a photo, but we've been scrambling for the past couple of days to look for it.
Well,
She
we-
should replace her Levi Johnston accessory with someone
Chris-
else.
Well, she's
Pine,
stunning.
Yeah.
Who looks really good in the Gucci Gold ads or whatever the new fragrances. Oh my God, handsome and hot. But Tim, are you kind of sad that your book tour is overlapping with Fashion Week? Would you normally be hitting everything?
You know, Lori, it's a relief.
It
To
is.
be
Is it?
perfectly honest, it's a relief. And with all the fashion talk around my book, I'm just as happy not navigating my little rear end around. Like
How many years have you gone to New York Fashion Week?
Oh, more than I can count.
Really?
A couple of decades.
Have you heard about anyone what they've said about Lincoln Center? Are they liking
Well,
that as a setup?
I was there, and Christopher, you were there too.
Yeah,
it was nice, wasn't it?
It was beautiful.
Yeah, and the backstage is twice the size it was at Bryant Park, and there's this tremendous sense of arrival across the Lincoln Center Plaza.
Oh, because all the steps and everything, it really is.
They did
Okay.
a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful job,
And the girls aren't frantically looking for people's cards. Isn't it automated now?
oh yes, it is. It's like checking in at the airport.
Because that was one of the things 2 years ago. Julia and I went to Monique Goulet. We were kind of surprised at how primitive
Exactly.
checking in for
Right.
Fashion Week
It was
was.
on
No.
list.
It
I
was-
really
it was-
thought it would be,
It
you
was
know,
a trip back to the 19th century.
it really was.
Yes. And
Well,
so-
I never lived in that century.
I did. In some ways, I still do.
Oh yeah, I want to ask you, Tim, because Christopher was on Project Runway 2 seasons ago.
Yep.
Season 6.
Yes, season 6. How is this season going? How are because the big switch from Bravo to Lifetime, I know that was a big switch, and people are still remembering to tune into Lifetime, but I think people are getting it. Because
Yes.
Lifetime has really, done a lot of promotion around it.
And Nancy Dubuque, who's the new president of Lifetime, loves the show. She's a fashionista herself, and she's bound and determined to really make Project Runway the centerpiece of the network.
Do you like the 90-minute?
I was the big naysayer. I kept saying, who needs and who wants 90 minutes of Runway? We have our highest ratings ever.
Do you
Yeah,
really?
highest ratings
That's
ever.
awesome. All right, so
There's
what?
more room for drama and there's more room for fashion.
And there's more room to build depth of character, which we were
Okay.
able to do earlier in the season than we normally can.
Are you liking someone in particular this season?
Christopher's heard me say these things. I have my fondness and respect for each of the designers. Do I